All right, we're back, everybody, with part 2 of Horton Hears a Who by Dr. Seuss. I'm going to take a little break. With the help of the Wickersham brothers and dozens of Wickersham uncles and Wickersham cousins and Wickersham in-laws whose help I've engaged, you're going to be roped, you're going to be caged. And as for your dustbeck, ha, that we shall boil in a hot steaming kettle of bezelnut oil. Boil it, gasped Horton. Oh, that you can't do. It's all full of persons. They'll prove it to you. Mr. Mayor, Horton called. Mr. Mayor, you've got to prove now that you really are there. Call a big meeting. Get everyone out. Make every who holler. Make every who shout. Make every who scream. If you don't, every who is going to end up in a bezelnut stew. And down on the dustbeck, that scared little mayor quick called a big meeting in Whoville Town Square, and his people cried loudly. They cried out in fear, "We're here! We're here! We're here! We're here!" The elephant smiled. That was clear as a bell. You kangaroo surely heard that very well. All I heard, snapped the big kangaroo, was the breeze and the faint sound of wind through the far distant trees. I heard no small voices, and you didn't either. And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, "Me neither." You want to sit down, sis? Okay, you got it back up.
I can't.
You can see.
I don't want to sit on the water.
You're not. You're sitting on my lap.
Okay, let's sit off.
Grab him, they shouted. Cage the big dope. Lasso his stomach with 10 miles of rope. Tie the knots tight so he'll never shake loose. Then dunk that silly speck.
And the bezelnut juice.
Horton fought back with great vigor and vim, but the Wickersham gang was too many for him. They beat him, they mauled him, they started to haul him into his cage, but he managed to call to the mayor, "Don't give up, I believe in you all. A person's a person, no matter how small. And you very small persons will not have to die if you make yourselves heard. So come on now and try." The mayor grabbed a tom-tom. He started to smack it. And all over Whoville, they whooped up a racket. They rattled tin kettles. They beat on brass pans, on garbage pail tops, and old cranberry cans. They blew on bazookas and blasted great toots on clarinets, oompas, and boompas, and flutes. Great gusts of loud racket rang high through the air. They rattled and shook the whole sky.
Not mayor.
Called up through the howling mad hullabaloo. "Hey, Horton, how's this? Is our sound coming through?" And Horton called back, "I can hear you just fine, but the kangaroo's ears aren't as strong quite as mine. They don't hear a thing. Are you sure all your boys are doing their best? Are they all making noise? Are you sure every who down in Whoville is working? Quick, look through your town. Is there anyone shirking?"
Shirking.
Through the town rushed the mayor from the east to the west, but everyone seemed to be doing his best. Everyone seemed to be yapping or yipping. Everyone seemed to be beeping or bipping. But it wasn't enough, all this ruckus and roar. They had to find someone to help them make more. He raced through each building. He searched floor to floor. And just as he felt he was getting nowhere and almost about to give up in despair, he suddenly burst through a door, and that mayor discovered one shirker quite hidden away. In the Fairfax Apartments, apartment 12J, a very small shirker named Jojo was standing, just standing, and bouncing a yo-yo. Not making a sound, not a yip, not a chirp. The mayor rushed inside, and he grabbed the young twerp. And he climbed with the lad up the Eiffelberg Tower. "This," cried the mayor, "is your town's darkest hour. The time for all who's who have blood that is red to come to the aid of their country," he said. "We've got to make noises in greater amounts. So open your mouth, lad, for every voice counts." Thus he spoke as he climbed. When they got to the top, the lad cleared his throat, and he shouted out,
Yeah!
And that yop, that one small extra yop put it over. Finally, at last, from that speck on that clover, their voices were heard. They rang out clear and clean, and the elephant smiled. "Do you see what I mean? They prove they are persons, no matter how small, and their whole world was saved by the smallest of all." How true. Yes, how true, said the big kangaroo. And from now on, you know what I'm planning to do? From now on,
What, Mom?
I'm going to protect them with you. And the young kangaroo in her pouch said,
Me too.
from sun in the summer,
When it's raining and tours, I'm going to protect them no matter how small.
no matter how smallish. The end.
Well, how did I read all of it?
Because you love this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read that book.
Oh, the Sneetches?
Yeah.
All right. Next time we'll do that one.
No.